ever wondered if a compact SUV could actually surprise you? Not just with looks, but with performance, tech, and real-world usability? Well, the 2026 Toyota RAV4 might just make you rethink everything you thought you knew about everyday SUVs. Welcome back to VR AutoZone, where we dig deep into the cars you love. And today, we're talking about why the new RAV4 isn't just another face in the crowded SUV lineup. Why the 2026 RAV4 feels special. The first thing you notice about the 2026 RAV4 is how much personality Toyota has managed to inject into a vehicle that's historically been reliable, but a little predictable. The new design screams modern sophistication without trying too hard. There's this balance of sharp, aggressive lines and subtle curves that somehow make it look ready for both city streets and off-road adventures. But beyond the aesthetics, what really sets this RAV4 apart is the tech integration. Toyota isn't just putting a bigger screen in your dash, they've made the interface genuinely intuitive. Features like adaptive cruise, enhanced safety assist, and even more seamless smartphone connectivity show that this isn't just a refresh. It's a thoughtful evolution. Now, before we get too excited, I want you to think about this. How often do you see a vehicle that tries to be practical, fun, and efficient all at once? That's exactly what this RAV4 is aiming for. And for the most part, it succeeds. Honest pros and cons. Let's get real. No car is perfect, and the RAV4 has its strengths and weaknesses. On the plus side, fuel efficiency is excellent for this class, and the hybrid variant is particularly impressive if you're city commuting. The cabin feels more premium than you might expect, with thoughtful materials and plenty of storage options. On the flip side, some of the infotainment quirks can be frustrating, and the base engine, while reliable, doesn't exactly inspire excitement on a twisty road. But honestly, for the majority of drivers, the pros far outweigh the cons, especially if you're after reliability, resale value, and an SUV that just works, day in and day out. Comparison with current market trends. In 2026, the compact SUV market is exploding. Every brand seems to have a contender, from sporty crossovers to fully electric alternatives. What Toyota has done with the RAV4 is quietly strategic. While others chase flash, the RAV4 doubles down on versatility. It's bigger than some of its rivals, more comfortable on long drives, and surprisingly off-road capable without being a full-blown adventure vehicle. Compared to the market, it doesn't try to be everything, and that restraint actually works in its favor. If you look at consumer trends, people want dependable, tech-friendly SUVs with just enough style, something that the 2026 RAV4 nails. Who this SUV is really for, and who it's not. Here's where we get personal. If you're a young professional who needs a stylish, low-maintenance daily driver that can also handle weekend trips, this SUV is basically calling your name. Families will appreciate the space and safety features, while eco-conscious buyers will gravitate toward the hybrid. But, and this is important, if you're chasing high-performance thrills or the most cutting-edge luxury experience, the RAV4 may leave you wanting. It's not a sports car. It's not a premium German SUV. It's a practical, smart, and surprisingly fun vehicle that hits the sweet spot for the vast majority of drivers. Direct engagement/viewer interaction. Now, I've got a question for you. Would you pick the RAV4 over something like a Ford Escape or a Honda CR-V? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this is exactly where I love to hear real opinions from drivers who actually test the limits of these SUVs. And while you're at it, Hit that like button if you appreciate honest, no fluff reviews like this one. It really helps us keep bringing content that matters. The surprising reveal. And here's the twist you didn't see coming. Toyota actually engineered this RAV4 to feel slightly more agile than its size suggests. On paper, it's a family-oriented SUV. But in practice, it handles corners and city maneuvers with a surprising lightness that rivals smaller hatchbacks. It's almost like Toyota found a secret recipe, combining bulk with nimbleness, that gives you the confidence to drive it anywhere without feeling boxed in. This subtle magic is something you won't notice until you actually get behind the wheel. And it's what makes the 2026 RAV4 genuinely special in a market that often forgets the joy of driving. So there you have it. A vehicle that balances practicality, technology, and a hint of excitement, all wrapped in Toyota's legendary reliability. If you've been on the fence about upgrading or just curious about what a modern compact SUV can offer, the 2026 RAV4 is worth a serious look. Before you go, remember to subscribe to VR AutoZone for more deep dives, honest opinions, and those hidden gems that make the car